It's BuMpY's frozen pizza reviews. Yeah. On this BuMpY's frozen pizza review from Walmart, I have their new brand besides their Great Value brand stuff that they have, or their marketplace stuff that they have. This is BETTERGOODS. Italian wood-fired Prosciutto and Arugula pizza. It's a product of Italy with roasted garlic sauce and balsamic glaze. That's what it looks like there on the picture. I mean, it looks nice. And I'm already looking. Where the fuck's the prosciutto? I don't know. I don't know where the prosciutto is. I think that's the balsamic glaze there in that little container. Do I have to provide my own fucking Italian ham? Already I am fucking disappointed. Wow. Okay. Anyways, we'll get on with this. Well, holy shit. It's a good thing I shook the box. Italian prosciutto, product of Italy. It's in the box. You do actually have to add your own shit. So, yeah, I will do so when I unwrap this. Right now I got that, I'm doing that hack thing there. I got the skillet in the oven at 550 degrees. It's a cast iron skillet, and all right. I'm not disappointed anymore. Okay, they're doing it right. Okay, so here is the BETTERGOODS prosciutto and arugula pizza. It's an Italian wood-fired. It already came out with that nice kind of crust there. I did cook it in this lovely cast iron skillet. You have to put the prosciutto on yourself. It's actually looking pretty damn close to the picture on the box. I did cook it for at 550 in the skillet for about, I think I did about 8 minutes. So, and it was just looking right, so that's when I stopped it. Bottom crust, I mean, we'll get a better look at this afterwards. But I mean, it looks appropriate anyways. I think it already looked like that and before doing anything. The prosciutto you have to put on yourself. It's in the box, so if you buy one of these things, make sure you check the box for all the extra parts. The balsamic vinegar is also an add-on. I tried to drizzle it, but it's got one of those pipette type things where basically it just kind of dribbles out. So I made a bunch of dots, but I was trying to like make it fancy like that. It just didn't work. But let's go ahead and cut this now. It's gonna be an extra long one because I'm talking too much. Yeah, it's got a nice crisp. It's nice. Seems to cut right through. Even through the prosciutto. I mean, there is probably no cheese pull. It's light, it's doughy. Not bad. For somebody that's already full, this should not be too bad of a pie to eat. Let's go ahead and sit down and start eating it now. Okay, so here we are. Hopefully it's not too bright. It's as light as that's gonna get. I could turn that light off, but we are sitting here with this BETTERGOODS Italian wood-fired prosciutto and arugula pizza. Let's go ahead and just pull up a piece here. Like I already showed, it didn't have it's just sliding all over this box. It did not have a pull. It's very doughy pizza. Undercarriage, okay. Could be darker. I mean, I probably could have done it a bit longer, but we'll see. Anyways, cheers. First bite of this pizza I've never had. So initially, it's a crisp crust. It's very airy. There's like no cheese to really speak of. Definitely getting some of that balsamic vinegar. We're gonna have to go in for some more. There's just not a lot going right yet, but it's more like a flatbread. I don't know. Let's try for some of that prosciutto and stuff there. Okay. I would kind of classify this more as a flatbread. It's kind of like a dessert type pizza. It's just there's no sauce for one thing. There's not a lot of cheese. It's a fluffy, crispy dough with some toppings. It's an aperitif. The prosciutto is definitely salty, as it would be. So no complaints. It's probably not top end prosciutto. It's probably not from Boar's Head or something. But I'm gonna continue eating on this, and I'll try to kind of gather my thoughts a little bit more. But as of right now, I mean, it's not like ringing that bell of pizza per se. This is more, I said, like some type of appetizer pizza. If you went to a fair, this would be the fried dough that you would get, not the fucking burger and dog. All right, well, I'm gonna continue on. I'll get to another slice that has a better looking edge crust and more prosciutto and arugula. Cheers. All right, so we finished up with that first slice. Let's take a little bit of a sip of some Maker's Mark cask strength whiskey. This is 111 proof. 55.5% ABV. Math's not going to work for me right now, so I had to look. Anyways, cheers. I'm just going to take a sip of this. We'll get back to this pizza. Where is it? Alright. So here is the next slice. Like I said, this one has a bit more of that kind of... That char was already there. My oven did not do this. It was already there. I did place the prosciutto. I did put the balsamic vinaigrette glaze on there. The bottom could still use a little bit more, so maybe a bit longer. But overall, yeah, this is not eating like a cheese pizza. Boop, 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 boop. It's got a heartbeat. Not eating like a cheese pizza. No, it's not eating like a traditional pizza. Because it's not. It's a sauceless. Like before dinner aperitif type of pizza. Anyways, let's dive into the second slice, see if anything changes with the added, or not the added, but the extra. This is a better dressed slice. Okay, there we go. All right. Alright, so we've been eating on this. I already have all my thoughts. Let's just take a bite to get the crunch. For you, the people that watch this stupid bullshit. So there actually is a little bit of a char type flavor to that bit there that looked like it was charred. Actually there, yeah. Not created by me. Once again, eating the pizza, it does that like umami effect. I don't even feel satisfied calling this. I don't want to call this a pizza. I really don't. But what do you got? You got this kind of like crunchy, doughy, crackery crust. It's very crunchy. It is. It's very airy. It's very lifty. It's not a filling crust. The bits that are already wood-fired burnt, you get that kind of char note. Minimal cheese on this. There's no cheese factor at all. No sauce. And that's why I'm struggling to even call this a pizza. But prosciutto, of course, it's an Italian ham, heavily salted. They pack in salt. That was to, I guess, I mean, if I'm wrong, whatever, but what I believe in American history is that, you know, whatever, it needs to be packed in salt to preserve it so that it can make that long trek. Back in the old days when you had sailboats and shit, and it needed to make its way here, and it would take weeks and weeks, not just a couple of days, to make it across the ocean. And you would need to preserve that meat. So packed in salt, so it is heavily salted. It brings a saltiness to the dish, as well as a slight ham, almost bacon-esque type flavor note. The arugula, don't know much about it. It looks like spinach. I think that it kind of brings a slight bitterness. It's kind of a leafy, greeny, but yet like bitter type of a flavor. I believe is coming from that. I don't, like I said, I don't know much about arugula, but that's what I'm getting when I bite into this pizza. So that kind of salty, hammy bacon from the prosciutto, kind of a leafy, greeny bitterness from the arugula. The balsamic, that brings kind of a sweet and salty, somewhat vinaigrette, vinegary, kind of sour to tart note, and it's all just blending together. It creates this umami type effect. I think that's kind of what this pizza was supposed to be. If you want to call it a pizza, I don't know. Where do I want to land it? I think this one's gonna be a lot longer than what I've been shooting for. It's just different. It's BETTERGOODS. It's something new. I mean, I would like to try like more of a standard. If they even make them, I don't know. This could just be like this, like Walmart fancy people pizza line, you know, like, oh, we're so fancy, you know, fancy like Applebee's now, you know, fancy like Walmart. Whatever. I mean, if all the pizzas are like this, I wouldn't fucking buy them. I'm just not into these types of pizzas. But for what it is, it's definitely better than the great value shit that I got totally juped on, with only 3 jalapenos and like chewed up bacon on a jalapeno bacon pizza. So, I mean, I guess that's better. Good. That's it. That's all I really have to say. I'm just going to take another bite here. get back to regular life of just hanging out and drinking. And yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. I don't even know where I landed this thing. I just say it's good. I didn't land it anywhere, did I? It's good. I'd say it's like top end good. I wouldn't even put it into very good just because I'm kind of like not a fucking pizza for real. So cheers.